Hi everyone, we're here for another member spotlight. I am appropriately in my favorite school's t-shirt, Bayside High, where the cast of Saved by the Bell went, but I'm also with two of my favorite teachers, Amy Miller-Stern and Alisha Simon, who teach at the Temple of Aaron Religious School. How are you both today?
Doing good, thank you.
Doing well.
All right, so why don't you two tell the Temple of Aaron community and anyone else who's watching, the millions and millions of people watching, what you teach at the synagogue.
Okay, I teach Saturday mornings, Shabbat mornings, and I do the young families. I do the toddler class music, parent toddler, and then I also do the pre-K, K, and 1 of music and services, and usually a story. Pretty much that's what I do. Yep.
And
Alicia?
I also teach on Shabbat morning. I help out in the 2nd through 4th grade services, and then I teach 5th through 7th grade doing Shacharit and Haftorah, B'nai Mitzvah prep.
Wonderful. Yeah. So for those who don't know, a few years ago, we moved all of our school, Sunday school, or vast majority of it, to Saturday mornings. There was actually just recently a write-up in a blog about it and all the stuff that we're doing. So it's been great. And you two have been a very important part in that. Specifically, Amy, who teaches Trudy, my youngest daughter, who loves it. So let's shift gears just from school for a moment and talk about, like, Alisha, maybe we'll start with you, since you don't have to say the Purim Carnival because you've been a leader in that. But what's your favorite youth program that we've done maybe over the last 5 years?
Favorite youth program over the last 5 years. I think one thing would be the Kala. That has been a lot of fun. And that's happened for 3 years, and sadly this year COVID canceled it. It's very sad. So that's probably my favorite, but that's kind of more of a family program. When I think back to the programs that my kids have had the most fun with, I actually think they really liked Kosher Candyland. Like really, really, really liked Kosher Candyland. They were big fans of that.
Should we do Kosher Candyland too?
The kids would definitely take it. Now the adults, maybe a little too much sugar, but it was, and I got to help out with that one, and it was pretty fun as
Wonderful.
well.
Yeah. Amy, well, you've come to some of them, helped out, variety of ways.
Well, and I was also kind of thinking about when we did Take the Stock in the youth a couple years ago, and I got to sing with my son Elliot, and that was really, really fun for me.
Yeah. Yes. And fun for Elliot.
Yes, he loved it too.
And we should note, for those who don't know, Elliot is a grown human being. He is not a little kid anymore, as much as Amy might want her to be. So it was a great reunion, and yeah, that was great. And Take Stock's a fun, and and hopefully we take off, because eventually, in some point in the fall, because we have some big plans for Take Stock, and as the staff was sort of literally, this hit during staff planning week. So some of the meetings were inside. We only did part of the calendar because it was literally the commotion of us moving back and forth. So both of you know that one of the key parts to Hebrew school on Saturday is the Shabbat Kiddush lunch. With you both are with me every week, eating with me. So what's your favorite Shabbat Kiddush lunch, and what do you miss the most?
Well, I think mine is the grilled cheese and tomato soup. I really like that. And I also really like the egg bake.
Yeah. Oh, I could have that right now.
The grilled cheese and tomato soup was going to be at the top of my list. And you can't go wrong with kugel.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't go wrong with kugel either. That one is pretty good. We really miss Shabbat lunch. One of the best parts about it is just, as a parent, it's like you don't have to worry about feeding your child on Saturday. If they eat dessert for lunch, they eat dessert for lunch. But like, it is really nice to, especially now that we're all stuck at home, it's really nice to have one meal on the weekend just totally figured out. And that they will find something to eat and they'll be happy with their friends. So
So underrated, one of my favorite things is, and if you ever watch me eat, like I'll have whatever's for lunch, but I love her broccoli salad. I like fill my entire plate with it. I eat the whole thing. All right, last question for people to get to know you a little better at the synagogue. What's something you're doing for fun now that we're indoors? I mean, it could be outdoors like Alisha is now, but something. Are you playing guitar more, Amy? Alisha, you created a new game. What's going on?
Well, I am playing guitar quite a bit, but I also have been playing mahjong online.
Ooh,
figured out how to do that, and so that's been really fun. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's great.
That's cool.
The computer and other people. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Alisha?
So I have been sewing a lot more. I usually bring out my sewing machine for the play at the Temple of Aaron and Halloween, but I have been sewing masks and I'm kind of slowly getting better at it. And it's nice to be able to have a little extra time to do sewing that I didn't have before.
That is a skill I actually would like to develop in my life. We bought an indoor bouncy house, which is kind of crazy. The girls and I are coming up with so many different games. I'm sweating. They just can run. I forgot how much kids can just run.
And they don't have other kids to run with right now.
Yeah, exactly. They need to bring the energy. Well, thank you both for our teacher spotlight, Alisha Simon and Amy Miller-Stern. It was great speaking with both of you, and hope the synagogue learned more about two of its best teachers.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Yes. Bye. Bye.